All right, we move on to new business. Does anyone have items of new business? We have Directors Bass, Goetz, and Stamer and Houghton. To start off with, Director Bass.
Thank you. I was not impressed this morning with the presentation from BC Transit. So I would like to move. Let me start again. I was not impressed. It's like they don't know what goes on up here. We have logging, we have forestry. We're not bumpkins. And I'm referring to us as the region because I'm in a big city, okay? So I'd like to move that we send a letter to BC Transit, and I would leave it to staff to decide who to invite, but those two would be good. Inviting them to come to the TNRD, tour the relevant communities that are affected by this regionalization transit plan that they are belatedly discussing with us, so they can see exactly what we're talking about. Because I had the feeling that they just didn't care. And I talked to a couple of you, and I think I'm not alone on this. I think they need to see that we're not Abbotsford Mission, So I'd like to move that we send a letter and invite them up here to see what they're talking about.
Thank you very much. So moved by Director Bass, seconded by Director Laird, that we contact BC Transit and invite them to come up and take a tour of some of the small community bus transit systems in the Thompson-Nicola Regional District. All right, thank you. Any discussion on that? Director Laird?
I was quite concerned with the report as well. It's almost like they didn't know what was happening in our community. They didn't supply us with any kind of financial savings of how they're going to improve our transit system. The other interesting thing is, and I mentioned it, Area M has the transit system in it, not Area N, and they had Area N paying my buddy Herb over there, paying for transit that he doesn't have. And I have, so I'm getting a free ride right now, but it might change, I'm not sure. Anyway, I was so disappointed. We're so familiar with all this regionalization, and it hasn't worked for us anywhere in the regional district. Anyway, just some comments. Thanks.
Well, one nugget from the meeting with the minister was, one of the questions that he asked was, how many students use the bus to commute from Clearwater to Kamloops to go to TRU? And when it was understood the question he was asking, the answer was, well, 0 use it to commute on a daily basis from Clearwater to TRU. So he clearly did not understand, I suspect, the geography involved in his question. All right, any more discussion on this? You don't laugh, you cry. All right, on the motion then, all those in favor? Opposed, if any? That is carried.